All right, the newest addition to my pond. I'm gonna take them down there and let them sit in the water a little bit, let them acclimate, and then I'm gonna let them go. And these are just cheap feeder fish, cost me $6. And I got a little bit of food with it too to keep them occupied. And yeah, I guess we'll just see how it's gonna go. I think we got one bad one in there. Yeah, we got a bad one in there. But that's okay. I wasn't expecting much. But let's go. Oh, and I'm also gonna go and get my the other trellises up. So we'll fix that gild up and see how that looks. Stay tuned. I'm sorry if the audio is gonna be bad because it's pretty windy here. But I've just put the bag of, there's about a dozen in there. One doesn't look like it's gonna make it, but I'm gonna let it acclimate for about a half an hour and then put it in. And then there's the girls. Get out of there. Hey, Angel. Angel. All right, now we're gonna give them just a little bit of food here. Get their little habitat started. Oh, oh shoot, we're gonna go in the wind here. I guess we'll just put it at the other side of the pond. The wind's definitely not helping me here, but let's see what happens when we do this. There we go. Spread it out there. We'll see if they make it over here. My lilies have come up, so that's good to know that they've made it that high, so they've grown. Bulrushes are still alive. Iris is still alive. Lupins are doing well. Pawpaws are doing well. There's one more, and that's on the opposite side of that one over there. So we're going to put two over there, but we're going to put three over here and make this gild a little bit longer. And I'm going to horseshoe this all the way around, and then I'll put one in the middle as well, coming from this direction over here into the middle. Today I picked up two trees. I picked up a nectarine and a Mutsu apple. And of course I have my trusty little car here. And I kind of carefully stashed two trees in here. We're going to get them out. And we're going to put them, I think I'm going to start up this berm near the swale. So yeah, I'm gonna slowly keep building this up and keep moving towards those beds over here. I'd like to have two pawpaws on either end of this one, two different ones than I already have. You can see the grapes are doing good from here. So I got lots of work today. I have some cucumber seeds I'm gonna put in over here too. My other seeds didn't come in. I don't have my loofah, and I don't have my kuka melon. I don't have my cold hardy kiwi. Well, actually, I think I do have my cold hardy kiwi. I believe they're in pots right now at home. But yeah, lots to do. And if I feel energetic enough, I've got one more of those cattle panels left, and I am going to build a wall with it instead of a trellis. But it'll go right over there, and we're gonna build like a little bit of a horseshoe, and I'll explain when we get over there. All right, so I've dug my hole. Now it's not quite as twice the size of the pot. What I did is just make it a little bit more shallow and a little smaller for it to fit in, because I'm gonna mound this with nice fresh soil and get that a little bit higher on the berm side. Besides, with this swale here, there'll be a lot of wicking going on here, so I feel this will be the best way to do it. Alright, the apple's in. I'll get some straw in a little bit, and I'll mound that up a little bit there. It's really been helping, by the way. I mean, I definitely don't have to water anything really at all, but you know, I helped it out to try and maximize its growth. So, but yeah, slowly building up this berm, and we'll get some compost in there eventually. That's the reason I buy dirt, is because I don't have my compost set up yet for me to use. Okay, so I've prepped another spot here for the nectarine. I'm gonna put it in here now. The nectarine's in. A little problem with the pot. The dirt all kind of fell apart around the root ball, so I did the best I could. It's in there, so that's good. Now it's just gonna go get some water, give them a good dose of water, get some straw, cover them up a bit, and then I'm gonna plant some cucumbers and some squash on my new trellis here. We're gonna put them right here. Okay, so I prepped the two sides here. I'm just going to put in the cucumbers and the squash, acorn squash I believe, and cover them up a little bit, and then put a light layer of straw on there, and we'll hope it all comes up. So my brother had some expired onions in his fridge, started to sprout, so I figured, hey, I'll throw them in. Yeah, so I just dig a little hole all the way around, use these old onions, throw them in there, and then covered them up lightly, leaving the tops almost exposed. Yeah, I guess we'll have to see what happens to them. I don't see why they wouldn't grow. My worm tea collector composter is all worked through, I think, throughout the winter. I've gotten a few good buckets of good worm fertilizer, and now I'm gonna take all of this and I'm gonna go put it in one of the gardens and let it do its thing, cover it with straw, and hope it starts doing its thing. There should be worms in there. It sure does smell like soil, so let's get that done. I'll show you where I put it, and then we'll refill this up. So I'm all finished up over here. My nectarine in there, straw, compost, onions, some onions in there, my apple tree, same thing. I emptied out my composter, and I used that stuff to make my fence down there. So I took all that from the composter there and put it down in there. There was a bunch of worms in there, so that's good. It's all active.
but it's gonna take some time. And then I grabbed some more of my compost that I got from my neighbor, topped it on the top of there. 3 posts, cattle panel. Now I'm just gonna put some straw and I'm finished. I think I'm gonna call it a day. Thanks for watching.